Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Smart Money Tips. Age 40 is a very unique and critical phase of life. Most people at this age are not struggling to earn money. In fact, income is usually at its most stable level, but at the same time, responsibilities are also at their peak. Typically, a 40-year-old salaried professional has young children, often between 6 and 10 years of age, which means school fees, tuition, extracurricular activities, healthcare, and growing lifestyle expenses every single year. Along with this, many people are already carrying a 15 to 20 year of home loan, which creates a fixed monthly pressure on cash flow. On top of that, lifestyle expectation increases. Better cars, frequent travel, gadgets, branded spending, often influenced by peers or social comparison. The real issue is not spending money. The real issue is spending without direction. At 40, many people still feel young mentally, but financially, this is a stage where discipline, structure, and clarity became more important than speed or excitement. Everything in life has a time. When spending and borrowing cross that time, stress starts replacing joy. This is exactly why financial planning at 40 is not optional, it is critical. Let us understand this through a simple, realistic example and then build a step by step plan that any working professional can relate to. Meet Amit. He is 40 years old and working in a regular salaried job. His monthly income is around 1.5 lakh rupees. On paper, that sounds like a good number, but let's look at the real life. Amit has two young children, aged 6 and 8. Both of them go to school, and as every parent knows, school expenses don't stay the same. Every year there are fees, activities, books, uniforms, and something new coming up. Along with this, Amit has a home loan. His EMI is about 55,000 rupees every month, and this loan will continue for another 15 to 18 years. Then come the regular household expenses. Groceries, electricity, fuel, phone bills, everything together comes to around 45,000 rupees per month. On top of that, Amit spends roughly 15,000 rupees on his children's schools related expenses and activities, and another 20,000 on lifestyle, eating out, shopping, short trips, small comforts that make life enjoyable. Now pause for a moment and add this up. Before Amit even realizes it, almost 1,35,000 rupees of his monthly income is already committed. Whatever little amount is left usually gets spent without much planning. Sometimes on travel, sometimes on new gadgets, and sometimes he doesn't even remember where it went. So, yes, Amit earns well, but deep inside, he doesn't feel financially secure. He feels financially busy. Money is coming in and going out, but there is no clear direction. And this is exactly where structured financial planning begins. Not by cutting down on life, not by stopping enjoyment, but by organizing money in a way that brings clarity, control, and long term peace of mind. Now, let's talk about the first and the most important step in financial planning at the age of 40, protecting your base before chasing growth. At this stage of life, the biggest financial risk is not the stock market going up or down. The real risk is income disruption. This can happen because of job uncertainty, health issues, or a sudden family emergency. And when something like this happens, everything else starts falling apart. SIPs get stopped, loan EMI starts feeling heavy, and whatever savings you had begin to get used up very quickly. That is why, before thinking about returns or investment, the foundation of your financial life must be strong. In Amit's case, this simply means three basic things. First, he needs adequate health insurance that covers the entire family so that a medical emergency does not turn into a financial crisis. Second, he needs a pure term insurance plan whose only job is to protect his income and family, not an investment linked policy, but a simple protection plan. And third, he needs an emergency fund which acts as a financial shock absorber when life throws surprises. Let's look at the numbers. Amid essential monthly expenses, his home loan, EMI, household cost, and basic school expenses come to roughly 1 lakh rupees per month. This means his emergency fund target should be at least 6 months of expenses or around 6 lakh rupees. Now, this amount does not have to be arranged overnight. Financial planning is not about pressure, it is about consistency. Even if Amit starts by setting aside 15,000 rupees every month and parks it systematically, he can build a solid emergency cushion over the next 3 to 4 years. Once this base is in place, something very important changes. Financial decisions are no longer driven by fear. They become calmer, more confident, and more practical. And only after this foundation is strong does it make sense to move on the next step of financial growth. Once protection is in place, the next step is budgeting, but not the traditional expense tracking way. Budgeting at 40 means deciding priority before spending happens. Most people fail here because they believe budgeting means cutting enjoyment. In reality, for Amit, the biggest mistake would be spending first and saving whatever is left. The correct approach is the opposite. A practical rule at 40 is to allocate at least 25 to 30% of income towards goals. For a rupees 1.5 lakh income, this means rupees 40 to 45,000 per month must be locked for goals no matter what. This step connects directly to the next one because once money is set aside for goals, clarity improves immediately. Budgeting does not mean cutting down on life or stopping enjoyment. In fact, budgeting simply means enjoying life today without creating regret for the future. It is about being clear and intentional with your money instead of wondering at the end of the month where it all went. A very simple and practical way to do this is by dividing your income into three clear buckets. The first bucket is essentials. This includes your home expenses, EMIs, school fees, groceries, and all basic utilities that keep your daily life running. The second bucket is goals, which covers important long term priorities like retirement planning, children's education, and overall financial security. The third bucket is lifestyle, where spending on travel, shopping, and life experience comes in. When money is allocated clearly into these three buckets, spending becomes conscious, stress reduces, and you are able to enjoy life today while still protecting your future. At 40, goals often feels overwhelming because everything seems important. That is why prioritization is critical. In reality, when you look at financial planning at the age of 40, only three goals are truly matter the most. The first and the most important goal is retirement. This is non-negotiable goal. Most private sector professionals retire somewhere between the age of 58 and 60, while life expectancy today has already crossed 70 years. This means after retirement, you still need to plan for nearly 20 to 25 years of life without a regular salary. Retirement planning is not a luxury or optional goal. It is about survival, dignity, and financial independence in the later years of life. The second important goal is children's education, which is both time bound and expensive. If your children are currently around 6 or 8 years old, their higher education expenses are roughly 10 to 12 years away. A course that costs around 25 lakh rupees today can easily grow to 65 to 75 lakh rupees per child. Assuming a education inflation of 8 to 10%, this is why education planning cannot be delayed or handled casually. The third category is lifestyle goals. Travel, lifestyle upgrades, and life experience are important and should not be ignored. However, these goals must be planned sensibly. They should be funded through savings, not through excessive borrowings, so that enjoyment today does not turn into financial stress tomorrow. A simple mindset shift is required. Your friend will not pay your EMIs. Your friend will not fund your retirement. Your life must be planned according to your priorities. A disciplined rule helps. Whenever income increases, at least 50% of the increment must go toward goals, not lifestyle. This single habit can transform long term outcomes. Age 40 is not late, but age 40 is also not casual. This is the phase where financial planning decides whether your next 30 years will be comfortable or stressful. Financial planning does not mean sacrificing happiness. It means designing a life where happiness does not come with financial anxiety. The clear plan today ensures children's goals are met without panic. Loans do not control your life. Retirement is independent and dignified. Lifestyle is enjoyed without guilt. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.